Alright, YouTube, I'm back. I'm back with the little one recording you blocking the camera with your fingers, but it's okay. They'll cut you some slack. Alright, first day out here. I'm back on the local side of the game. Some of y'all been wondering where I've been at. So we'll find out today what's going on. Yo, what's going on YouTube? So, yeah, I'm back local. I am unloading right now, sitting up on top of these trailers, which I always wonder what these trailers are used for whenever I see them out on the road. They don't have landing gear or anything. They just sit flat on the ground, and when they're being moved, they ride or they're pulled at an angle, like, kind of like this. So now I know they're used to store water for construction sites. So I'm filling up this one right now. Let me film. Shit. And we pumping in from right there. So I figure it's a good time to go ahead and make this video, check in with y'all. Like I said earlier, I am back local right now. Obviously returned the truck with the second lease back in June, probably about 3 weeks ago, three weeks and some change. Been home, bugs up here flying all over the place. Went home, chilled out, man, didn't do shit for about 2 weeks, pushing 3, and then finally got started with this. And it's been pretty sweet so far. I wanted to make this video toward the end of the week, today is Friday, so get through the week, see what it's really like. So it's not just a whole bunch of about nothing, but it's sweet though. Like what we're doing now is we're at a solar power plant. He got a contract to deliver water here. They use the water to spray down the roads. You see the roads are dirt and gravel and whatnot, so it kicks up a lot of dust and whatnot. So they spray the water, or they spray the roads down with the water, and then they use them for these things called super seeders. So they run through a lot of water. All right, so we're here every day. We are going 6 days a week, but we're constantly filling these things up, and it's like you can't get them filled up quick enough before they're draining them out. So the good thing about that is it's consistent work. They're gonna need it. This project is supposed to take another 2 or 3 years, from what I've heard. This is the largest solar energy plant, or whatever they call it, farm field, I don't know what they call it, but solar power, solar energy. This is the largest one on the East Coast, the second largest in the country. So that was an interesting fact that I heard about from several people out here. So it must be true. They got over 6,000 acres of land, so it's a lot of work left to be done. They're clearing out land for the next phase, so been doing this for a little while. But as far as this pertains to me and my journey, man, I'm gonna be here I'm gonna be doing this for at least the rest of the year. Like I told y'all in my last video, I bought a house, and my second son is due in October, so pun intended, it's a prime time to get off the road and be home. So being able to do this and still be 1099 with it, so my uncle's gonna pay me to my company, JMV Logistics, so it's still gonna show, my company will still show revenue and in business and service and all that, which is great for what I got planned moving forward. My plans that I spoke on briefly in my last video are still intact. That's just biding out time for waiting for the right time to make that move. But as far as buying a truck and the business plan that I mentioned briefly with 3 other brothers that I met up with, that's still in full effect. We're just getting things lined up for that. So like I said, this is perfect for me for the time being. And it's also, you know, it's interesting how things always come together, you know, plans come together, because I spoke a lot about getting into tanker when I finished up with Prime. And the idea was to get into pulling tanker trailer and pulling fuel and diesel. But instead, right now, what I'm doing is I'm driving tanker. I'm not, you know, it's a straight truck, but I'm driving tanker, but it's just water. But, you know, the concept is the same. This tank is baffled, which is a good thing. Baffled tanks have dividers, several dividers in the tank, so that it limits the surge of the water. So as far as the back and forth surge, I don't really feel too much of it. I haven't felt too much of it so far, but the side to side, that's still there. That shit is real. So it's dope that I'm able to get this experience, you know, loading, unloading it, and more importantly, the driving experience of, you know, a tanker truck with you know, fully loaded with liquid, and how it handles. So you know, everything always comes together. So, but that's what I'm doing now, man. And you know, as far as the short-term future, I'll be doing this. Not dealing with any major highways or anything. We're on back roads. We're out here in the boonies right now, and so we only running on back roads right now. It's really only about a 10-minute, 12-minute drive from the where I'm at now, the solar panel or solar power site, to where we fill up with the water. So it's just ping-ponging back and forth. We've been able to get about 7 or 8 loads each day over the course of 10 hours. So that's all it is, man. You know, 10, 15-minute drive, fill up with the water, 10, 15-minute drive back, unload. You know, a lot of your day gets messed up with the traffic on site, with all the trucks and stuff coming and going, and you know, that can delay you a lot. But other than that, man, the job is sweet, it's easy. Y'all see I'm sitting there making this video talking to y'all while the motor doing all the work, unloading the water. So yeah, man, it's dope. So this is what my short-term future looks like, and long-term future, you know, the plans and everything are still in full effect. So just want to check in with y'all. I think I'm gonna do a video and attach it onto the end of this one, showing y'all the unloading process. It's really simple, but all right, y'all. So I'm about to unload this water to one of these. Which one we going into? That one right there. All right. So what we're gonna do is hook this hose up here to the end right there, and we're gonna flip that switch down, start our motor, and get it to pumping. All right, flip the switch down, turn this to on, pull it. That's it. We unload, baby. Alright, man, so as y'all saw, the unloading process is real simple. It's real simple, it's easy. Literally 1, 2, 3. You know, first hook the hose up, second flip the switch, and then third turn on the motor to pump the water out. And basically take about 10 minutes. So a lot of the times I'll chill out like I was earlier in this video. I was sitting on top of one of the tanks and recording. But most of the time I just stand back there. But it's just too hot today. I had to get back in the truck, man. The real feel right now is like 107, so I had to get back in the AC. But yeah, back on the local side of the game. Unique situation, like I said, working for Uncle and everything. But you know, outside of the uniqueness of the situation, it's still the same as most of the local jobs. This is 6 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. Just the job is easy, man. I'm not really doing much. You know, going from the filling station back to the solar site and then dumping the water in 1 of 4 locations. So easy, light work, and I'm getting what I need to get out of it. You know what I mean? Financially, of course, I'm not making what I was making at Prime, but with me putting myself in position, you know, financially to where I didn't even have to work right now. So the money I got saved up on top of the money coming in doing this, I'm good. You know what I mean? That's the power and benefit of planning and developing the plan and putting it in motion and sticking to it. You know what I mean? Get to reap the benefits of the hard work, the sacrifice, and everything like that. So that's what I'm into right now. But really ain't got too much else to talk about, man. Just want to check in with y'all, let y'all know what I'm up to for the time being, and we'll see what the future holds. I know what the plan is, but we'll see what the future holds. So until then, as always, appreciate y'all for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, continuing to follow my journey, man. And yeah, as always, till next time. Love you.